Welcome to another Pike and Shot battle. This is the first round of the 2021 Pike and Shot team event. It's the Renaissance, or mostly the Renaissance, with the Habsburgs at the center of it. So I do have the Imperial side in this tournament. Well, team event. Tournament's probably too strong a word. It's just a bunch of friendly matches with a historical theme. I am the host of the match, and as such, I occupy the bottom half of the map. God's German states occupy this top half, which means they occupy this mountain. I probably don't want to try to fight said mountain from this hill. Instead, I'll want to march over here, occupy my own mountain, and maybe hop over here. It's going to be a weird matchup where we both try to force the other to attack, or maybe we'll honorably meet in the open flat ground in the center. So the core of the army is going to be heavy infantry. For that we have two options. We can either go with the tercio types, average or superior. These are half arquebus, half pike, or the above average Landsknecht pikemen. These guys can't shoot at all, but they are more powerful in melee than the early tercio, though the veteran early tercio can almost match them due to superior, while also being able to shoot. I'm going to worry about my auxiliary forces first before I worry about infantry. I get artillery. Do I want additional guns? Normally not my style. I do want massed crossbowmen because they're cheap. Massed arquebusiers for the same reason. Jinetes and light horse archers. Do I want to go all in on light cavalry? It would be very annoying. Let's consider that. For non-light cavalry, I have mandatory gendarmes and light gendarmes. I could grab some Zecklers, superior, 50% of bow, light lance, swords. They cannot stand up to gendarmes or reiter in close combat, but they're relatively affordable, so let's get them. I will grab the 4 units of pikemen, despite the cost. Okay, then what? I could grab more heavy infantry, or more cavalry. 36 points is very cheap. I do like my cheap units. Right, 190 points remaining. If I grab 104 on a tercio, I could still get more gendarmes. Is that worth it? I think that's worth it in that I already have so many cheap and terrible units that it doesn't seem like overspending. Although 14 points remaining, that's a bit much. Let's drop some hussars and grab some light gendarmes. Yes? Or do we want to grab heavy guns? So I noticed after I'd chosen my forces, of course, that I forgot to grab a few extra units of light arquebusiers. That's pretty unfortunate. These are a very useful unit to have around. They're quite affordable at 36 points, so oops. But hopefully I can counter his potential light infantry swarm with my light cavalry swarm. So to begin with, we're going to seize this hill and then attempt to kind of stretch out on a line here and hit hard and harass with the light cavalry and see if that opens up potential routes to attack, because what we are not going to do, no matter what, is attack this ridiculously strong position. No, thank you. Next turn. Light crossbowmen and massed crossbowmen. All 5 units of Landsknecht pikemen. The hefty complement of gendarmes and demolancers, and a good 5 units of visible light cavalry. Doesn't seem to have invested more in the light arquebusiers, which is a relief for me, honestly. So maybe he's going to line up on these two hills? Let's send some scouts forward to take a look. Okay, what have we revealed? Just more cavalry. That's fine. What else? 6th unit, huh? Okay. I guess I have 6 too. Could push for this built-up area. Let's get a move on here. Get our Zeklers to move up in support of the light cavalry. And our shooty cavalry as well. For now, we can trundle a big block of pikemen forward. Not yet sure how we'll deploy. Send light gendarmes over? No, I think maybe 3 should be okay. It's hard to say. I don't know how he's going to deploy either. The cavalry can trail behind for the moment. Let's at least temporarily occupy this built-up area with our lights. Zeklers can fall back while we shift more light cavalry over. So the plan remains. Artillery here, stretch the line out to seize this hilltop, and have a line here-ish, and then try to envelop from at least one side with a light cavalry superiority. Both will be great, of course. Then we'll try to win the lights battle, shoot up his cavalry, maybe try to snipe his artillery, and gain some sort of advantage on the wings before a slugging match in the center with the infantry. Next turn. Well, can't fight that whole swarm of lights with what I've got. So we'll draw off and keep pushing around here. So slow. Something like that. So slowly get that spread going. Next turn. Huh. Don't really know what he's doing yet. Well, we can keep spreading out as planned. Maybe I can trundle these medium guns slowly forward to here. The heavy guns there. Okay, well, we'll just continue our deployment. Next turn. Okay. I'm very confused. Well, let's shift you two over to help fight there. Oops. Too bad there's no undo button. Well, it looks like you're gonna unlimber here then. Now let's get these arquebusiers back over, mix them with these units. And I actually want the crossbowmen to push for the wing. Alright, I'll just keep scouting things out. Next turn. Okay. I am very confused. Well, keep shifting over. So, what do I do about this? Well, let's keep it spreading out and seeing where exactly everyone is. Hello. That's interesting. Ah, very interesting. Well, let's start working on that with missile troops. Anyone home? No. Get our own cavalry over there. Unlimber these guns. Advance just a bit. And shift back over. Keep one light cavalry in place. Can we hit anyone worth hitting? Not really. What is your range? It's not very impressive is what it is. Turn the guns. Good. And well, I guess first things first, we're going to try to pick these demo lancers to death before doing anything else. Next turn. Irritating, but disruptions aren't all that likely. Now the question is he going to make an attempt to rescue this cavalry with his own cavalry, or is he just going to let them get isolated and slaughtered? Looks like he's mustering the cavalry for a rescue attempt, and there is opportunity in that. If we can pull our infantry into the fight, then he might have to pull his infantry into the fight, and then all of a sudden we could be having a battle in an open plain instead of uphill. So, first of all, we can move here and start shooting. The Celadas can't shoot, but the Unites can. Right, we'll see if we get any kind of reaction from that. We have our Zeklers move forward. Demo Lancers are also light Lancers. They are better armored, but the Zeklers are superior, so that should make up for it. Get our light gendarmes nearby as well. We've got guns. Can we hit anything useful? Not really. Okay, that's fine. Get the crossbowmen and Lansknecht and arquebusiers. More lights, please. Good. Keep some light cavalry lurking by this village. And what? Let's move more pikemen over. We'll keep the tercio because they can shoot, and we might need them in an assault on this hill if it comes down to that. Given 4 more non-light cavalry units in that area, maybe I should send some reinforcements. What have I got? 3 against 5, so we'll want to shift 2 of them over. Hussars and Cossacks and Double Lancers. Keep 4 units on this wing. Alright, so let's see what reaction we get to this harassment. Next turn. Well, we might need to clear our lights out of there so we don't get pincered. He'll be back. Not worried about that. Okay, we'll need to move some of our lights back to counter that. If the medium foot comes down into the flats, we should have a chance to engage with our non-light cavalry. So, let's go for a frag. No. Too bad. Then what? Can we target anything useful? Not really. Not yet anyway. They hold firm. Yes. Push for that rough ground. Good. Then what? Let's hover like the vultures we are and threaten in advance. Godot had his doubts about the small wood, but it was worth a try. Yeah, I mean, probably assuming he can get his men out of there. we need to shift everyone over as rapidly as we can. Let's try to break them without using non-light cavalry. Good. Now, what have we got? Late gendarmes. Tempting. If I go here, I might follow into the crossbowmen, or I might expose my flank into the Reiter and get crushed. Nope. Okay. So, should probably try to attack here. Do I have the missile support? The problem is, if I do that, if I attract these 3 units, it could get ugly. Oh well. They hold firm. We won't be able to push them out until more support arrives. Okay, now this whole situation. So tempting. But no, we won't do it. That's all I care to do for now. Next turn. Okay. Couple of disruptions, nothing serious. What can we hit? 20. Oh, why not go for it? Useless. Cool. Well, you get the hell out of there, please. Thank you. These crossbows are both going to be in rough ground. Can we target this juiciness at all? There's pikes nearby. Bit of a problem. Shift over and shift over. Late gendarmes, demo lancers, okay. We can probably deal with that. That's the arquebusiers, okay. Yes, greetings. Hello. Do enjoy that. Do we move here? Could just charge. I mean, if they countercharge with the Reiter, then we just keep charging, so why the hell not? I mean, I guess that assumes that we hold, which we might not, but either way, it's a risk for him to charge in that circumstance. Anything to be done here? Not really. Don't know how I feel about this. This advance is very slow because of the lights and the rough. If I had those light arquebusiers, I could deal with this more easily. Next turn. Alright, we scored a disruption, so even if we lose this unit, it should make things interesting. Alright. Nice, they are out of the rough ground, so we can go for a frag and then a break. Well, that's really just awkward for everyone involved. Well, we didn't break, so that's good. Let's start on this wing. First we do what? I could do that. Although, mast. Damn, we might need to do that cohesion check anyway. Give them a quick volley. Good. Do I fire or fall back? Fall back. That's what I get for being a coward. That's what I get. Could give them a shove. This might put us somewhere horrible. It sort of did, but oh well. Well, let's do what we can to be annoying. Can we slip through here? Let's try, and even if we fail, it's at least a distraction with a 36-point unit. Here. Really? Well, alright, let's go for the Light Lance impact. Good. In that case, we can okay, let's see, gendarmes. Yeah. Damn, that was not effective. Do I just pile in like an idiot? I was really hoping to catch this unit. I have nothing better to do at this point. Well, alright then. I have no idea how this is going, really. Next turn. Oof. I think we passed that check. Might need to try to do something about those guns. Good, a break. Do we hold firm? No. Oh no, they're gonna get flanked. Well, we can only hope the late gendarmes themselves prison somewhere. Unfortunate. Oh, very nice. Worth it even if we lose them now. Yep. As expected. They might actually flank, which would be... Ooh. We have the hill, so that's not terrible. Alright, this unit's doomed, but at least it's distracted someone. Well, okay then. Give disruption with the fragged unit, nice. Gendarmes versus late gendarmes, so we have armor advantage. Drive them off. Take a risk. If I move here, yes, but then we can route them and then into the crossbowmen. Good. Oh wait, that's not even our pikemen, so we're gonna get rear charged, but so it goes. At least we broke a unit before losing them. Just right past them, we don't care. Not enough anyway. Massed arquebusiers with no real target. Kind of dangerous to operate in the open here. I might want to shove them in reserve here for the moment. And let's pick these to death with light cavalry. Otherwise we can ignore them. Okay. Let's give them a shove. They'll evade because of our nearby pikes. Doesn't matter. Well, now it's time for some pure RNG in our favor. Pile onto that. Prepare to move here. Start shooting them from the forest. Let's walk in here and fire, and fire. Ah, they held firm. Too bad. Try for a disrupt. Ah, excellent. Gotta love artillery. Threaten these late gendarmes. Gonna hold these pikemen back here for the moment. Where can we flee? Let's run over here, start threatening these guns and the like. Okay, that turn went pretty well. Next turn, let's see if we can follow up on our success last turn. Well, that is not very helpful. Hopefully they don't frag. If they don't frag, I'll be okay. There's no one nearby to threaten them with a melee assault after all. They held firm nicely. Good. And the feared rear attack. Surprisingly poorly, not that it matters. Well done, well done. Locked me into place. I got a disruption. Oh, goodbye to the late gendarmes then. Huh, why do they stand and fight? Surprising. Well then. Push towards these pikemen. I could turn and fire. If I do, I will lose this unit. Oh, it's tempting though. Could also try to disrupt them with the light cavalry. I kind of want to use them to pick at these gendarmes. Whatever, gotta live a little sometimes, right? Good. That ought to help. Do we join the fun? Nope, we do not. Oh, 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 I see, we'd have to take a check. Alright. At least that adds combat strength modifier to this fight. So it does help the pike unit considerably. Our crossbowmen forward. Alright, then what? That's a lost cause. You already fired. Can you do anything useful with yourself? That is moderately useful. Never mind. No, it was not. They hold firm. Okay. Prepare to charge the Reiter. Oh, that's unfortunate. You need to get away from this light cavalry. If I shove them, will they flee in the direction that is convenient? No. Well, too bad. Charge here and pursue into the rear. Hopefully stop pursuing soon. More cavalry running around. It's most inconvenient. Oh well. Need to get this frag unit into cover. Give him a little shove. They'll just evade. Oh! Ah, still nice. And throw some fire in as well. Tempted to charge here and try to pin them in, but then we would just get rear charged. Oh wait, these are gendarmes, not light gendarmes. They don't have the movement points. Give it a try. See if that works. It would be truly obnoxious if it did. Do we roll the dice? We do. We do. Okay. Well, things are still looking fairly organized in a line here other than this breach, but I'm hoping our light cavalry units can contain it. Next turn. Auto break, yeah, no surprise there. Downside is they're going to break my light cavalry here and get those Reiter out of reach. What a shame. Oh, well, that actually works out. Okay. Come on, frag them. There we go. Ooh, passed the check there. Good, we stopped pursuing. Good thing we passed that check, that could have been ugly. Maintain our 13-point lead, though we do suffer some breaks. Okay, well, first on the periphery, not close enough, huh? Too bad. Well, we have to make a choice. Hit the gendarmes or hit the Reiter. Can't do both. Huh. Let's try for a disruption. Nope. I think the gendarmes are the greater threat. Pile on to this disrupted unit of pikes. Lock in these pikemen, and it's not much, but do what you can with your bow and crossbow fire. We'll push past and start threatening rear charges to attempt to go for cohesion checks. Now what? Try again. 42 casualties, but they hold firm. Could try for a check. It's not that likely. And even if they do disrupt, is it worth a charge? It might be. Maybe they'll frag on impact. Oh yeah. Great. Next turn we'll charge in and finish them off. Here, unfortunately, we just have to brave the bad things in the open, I think. Unless we move there. There. Hopefully we start rallying soon. That's still in charge range. This is not. We'll get shot at first though, so I think I'd rather turn, hide in the rough ground, but threaten to come out. You threaten these guns, stay and try to rally, and that is everyone. Next turn, we maintain our modest lead. Good. Disrupt. Does that cause any... No. Good. Damn. We need them to drop further before combat strike modifier trashes our missile troops in melee. Bold move. Well done, well done. Well done again. Here we just fall back and we shoot and zone them again. Yeah, it's to be expected. They hold firm. Excellent, that's what we needed. go for a break. Good. In that case, we can either start harassing these light gendarmes or helping contain this cavalry threat. They hold firm. Good. Let's target the Reiter. No. Try again. No again. Okay, zone them in. Fire. Again. Start riding past. Counter them. Then what? If we do this, we'll get rear charge, so I think we unfortunately have to sit here for the moment, but hopefully we can break through and flank. Good, no more checks from those guns. Yeah, we just need to hope to overwhelm the center of Landsknecht, and then that should be it. Next turn, our lead has expanded to 18%. Ah, what a shame. It makes up for it a little bit, though. Ooh. Ouch. Come on, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. Good. We bounce that. No problem, or at least no problem yet. Good. Well, let's get the rear charge on these masked crossbowmen and break them. Fragging the gendarmes. Let's see if we can't. Good. Then, what to do? Suppose we start getting ready to intervene in this melee between the two Landsknecht Kyles. Get the catch? No. Prepare a rear charge. Shoot your crossbows and your bows. We could. Let's see. Yeah, try the flank attack. Oh, nicely done. Then we will follow up with the pikes. And get ready to intervene somehow. What can we hit that would actually be useful? Not very much. Everyone's out of range who matters. Turn the guns. And turn the guns. Good. Try for it. Okay, that's everyone. But it looks like we're starting to just clean this thing up, really. Okay, and it looks like we've reached the end. There we go. I think the control that light cavalry superiority gave me was very useful here. Allowed me to shoot up gendarmes, threaten, drive off, or occasionally break light infantry, and forces cavalry into dangerous situations. On top of that, I had a lot of cheap non-light cavalry. These Secklers are pretty effective. I like them. And the Reiter are good units, but they're, 72, I think? They're very expensive for the capabilities they provide. Otherwise, his heavy infantry ended up advancing without very much support, which did open them up to combined artillery fire, musketry, and crossbow and archery fire. Even the one disruption that scored me was very helpful. Finally, this hill ended up being lightly garrisoned, so I was able to push past it. I was afraid of having to fight uphill against garrisoned hills, which I was prepared to do, but the light cavalry swarm kind of drew him down and drew him forward in a way that I wouldn't have been able to do had I been relying more on non-light forces. So, a good game to that. And till next time.